Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Thanks to all of you who watch my videos and comment below and like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. As you can see, I try to get back to you, as many of you as possible, and really enjoy hearing your tips and tricks and so on as to how I can improve my game and other interesting little facts. So thanks to all. One of the things, if I show you the analytics tab here and a bit more detail behind the scenes that I've noticed is that the Finland videos seem to do very well. If I look at the top videos, we've got how to create your own map on GeoGuessr, Finland life, what's life like in Rauma, Finland, back in Finland, UNESCO Heritage Sites Finland edition. So you can see the Finnish trend is strong here, and thank you all for your support and watching these Finland videos. For some reason, these seem to be the highest viewed ones. So thank you very much. On that note, I've created a new map. Fennoscandia by GeoProspector. A bit of shameless self-promotion in here. Fennoscandia, or the Fennoscandian Peninsula, is the geographical peninsula comprising the Scandinavian and Kola peninsulas, mainland Finland, and Karelia. Okay, so look, I didn't actually know all this myself, but of course I referred to Wikipedia in gaining this knowledge, and for all intents and purposes, it is Norway, Sweden, Finland, and a little bit of Russia combined. I actually struggled to fully get a rich picture of the exact borders of Fennoscandia. I think that's because they are not perfectly defined. For example, on Wikipedia, it talks about the mainlands of Norway, Finland, and Sweden. And of course, you know, there's thousands of islands around, for example, Finland. And the map on Wikipedia ignored things like the Lofoten Islands off the coast of northern Norway. I've included all that because, you know, why not? So we've got here Norway, Sweden, and Finland, and a little bit of Russia sort of north of St. Petersburg. That's what we're looking at. So I've not played this one yet. Why don't we go ahead and hit play? And I will give myself just the usual time limits, make the moving and panning and zooming allowed, and we'll start the game in Fennoscandia. And of course, I'll include a link below here, encourage you all to play this, and, you know, improve on my score, which I'm sure won't be very good, and, you know, I'm sure you can all do a much better job and learn some new places along the way. So what do we have here? We've got Billet Automat. I guess that's the ticket machine thing. Sornhalsgarden. Right, it feels like we're in some kind of hospital or possibly university area. So, not sure. Let's get out. Definitely a major town. Some more signs here. Same signs as what we saw before. Right. Let's go along here. Swedish colours there. Although it was a street sign, so don't know. Don't know what that means. Ah, and would you look at this? We've got... Yes. We are by the water's edge. Now, what is this? It's clearly a major town. So are we in Stockholm? I mean, I don't know. We've got a big bridge there. Big bridge in the distance. Well, sort of big bridge. Let's take a gander. And that is in the southeast of us. To our southeast. Southwest, sorry. Southwest. Oh, goodness. Are we here? The Stockholm's Stadshus. Not sure. Possibly. Possibly. Let's carry on. We don't see those piers here, for example. What does this thing say? .se. Okay, that's good. At least we've got the country right. A minute and 15 to go, so not too long now. We've got major trucks and all sorts. I'm going by the geography of the land here, which is not a good idea, I think, in Fennoscandia, because, you know, the coastlines are so kind of jaggedy and complex. It's not like a smooth, you know, beach that you can just look at. What do we have here? Quality Hotel. The Quality Hotel 11. Well, not quite sure if we've nailed this one, but I don't think we're far off. We saw on the towards the south big church as well, didn't we? And, you know, is that the Katarina Church? Is that a famous landmark in Stockholm? Possibly it is. We might not be in Stockholm. We could be in another town, but I think I'm going to go with this guess for now. And we weren't. We were in Gothenburg. Okay. Good to know. Well, not a successful start, but oh well. Let's give it another try. Next round. Right. Different again. Total open landscape, endless road. Let's go down here and see. I'm pretty sure, you know, Scandinavia is well explored on GeoGuessr. So I'm sure there's all sorts of tips as to the languages and the road markings and so on. And, you know, some people can just be landed in one of these locations and know exactly what they're looking at. For example, these white lines down here, you know. I suspect we're in Finland based purely off the fact that it's a little flat and it's got these lovely trees that I associate with Finland for some reason or other. Let's keep going. I'm going to try and get somewhere here. Otherwise, we'll go for a guess just sort of in the middle. Some farmland. Lovely to look at, but no clues. And still no clues. I mean, there's vast areas of land in these three countries. So, come on, we're looking for a patriotic flag of some kind. That is what we want. I love these red houses. They're very Scandinavian, I feel. Perhaps, for example, the number plates on the cars, I don't know if they vary too much. Maybe in Norway, because Norway's not part of the EU, I think. Is that right? Honk Amaneti. Look, I'm not sure what that is. It maybe is a little Finnish. We've got a lake here that looks like a Finnish lake, but as you can tell, I've got no idea. Maybe this lake is signposted, so I'm going to just carry on a little further. Oh, and possibly that was it. Oh, we've gone so far past it. No? Possibly we haven't? Well, anyway, it's proving tough. Here we go. This is the sign. Pienlahti. Pienlahti. 2. Okay, so the 2 is just the K. I think Pienlahti, you know, it doesn't sound sort of Swedish or Norwegian to me. So I'm going to go with Finland. It's not Russian either. So look, I mean, I think we're in the middle of Finland. I'm going to put us here, you know, on one of these roads maybe. Let's say up here. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's as good a guess as any. Oh my goodness, yes! I love Finland. Okay, so we were really close. It was maybe. I'm not sure if it was visible on the map when I put the pin down. Maybe not. We see there Turvo, and underneath Turvo, or south of Turvo, I should say, we see Pienlahti. So that was the signpost that we saw. So look, and we probably come across this bit of water. I think we were going north. And we had the signpost there for this turnoff, in fact. So I think that we got to this junction right here. So that is remarkable. I mean, again, given the whole of Finland, that we guess so close. But it sort of felt about right. Although it took me 3.5 minutes to talk around the subject and run down the clock. I'm trying to get better at that, by the way. Okay, so some more kind of hills here. Broadly speaking, in Scandinavia, or Fennoscandia, I should say, you know, when I see hills, I think more Norway. And when I see flat, I think more Finland. And Sweden, you know, Sweden's in the middle. So this could be Sweden or Norway at this stage, but not, but probably not Finland. So again, I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, this is just me, the novice, you know, playing here, and based on my limited experience. Just backing up, because I wanted to see these signs here. So we've got the E39 to Lunde, Lunde. Well, I'm not sure, you know, if I recognize that, or the E39. But let's go ahead and just check out Norway quickly, because I think, you know... Now, this looks pretty populated and sort of... Again, I'm going to generalize and say that most of Norway is in the south. So we've got the E6. What is it we're looking for again? It's the E39. So, and these E numbers do carry on across borders, so you can't get duped by, you know, thinking that you're just in one country. So we've got, and the numbers here don't quite make sense to me either. 1, 3, 4, 1, 6, and 4, and 6, for example. And the 4 doesn't have an E on it. I don't know. So I don't see a 39. There's the 39. It goes up the west coast. Oh my goodness, it goes a long way. E39, E39. E39 crosses over the ocean to Denmark. Right, well, we know because we're playing Fennoscandia that we're not in Denmark. So, I wonder if, you know, that will help. I can't see it going up here. Maybe just zoom in a fraction. But we've got the E18. And that's it. So I'm just going to search for Lunde. It also doesn't mean that we're on it, by the way. Christian Sand. Oh, I'm going to stay at this level because it's a long Christian Sand. Stavanger, E39. Bergen. I don't think we're on the west coast here. We've got Larvik, Lot, and we're fast approaching the end of time, and this road is just huge. Okay, so the E39 is mega. I mean, it goes all the way up Norway. So, oh my goodness. Well, hang on. So, I put down a safety pin just when I started and basically forgot about it. We zoomed right over it. So where were we? And where's Lunde? So we were in Sonja. I think that's how you pronounce that O. Sogne? Near Christian Sand. Yeah, Christian Sand. There's the E39, and we long since skipped right over it and went up north and all the rest of it. But we did not see a Lunde or a Lund. Absolutely none of it. Is it a big city? Am I being stupid? Is it a big city that's kind of in the distance, you know, like Oslo? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea where it is. So without further ado, we will just move on. But I'm shocked. I mean, that's an astonishing guess. It's just no skill involved there. Nonsense, really. Complete nonsense. Right, on to the next one. And we're on the flatland again. We've got some words here as well. But I don't think I'm going to be able to zoom in any further to see that. Suon taustanti. Suon, S-U-O-N, tau, stanti. And that's the sign, I think, behind it says the same thing. So that sounds Finnish to me. We'll do a quick pan around. Look at this fantastic landscape here. Beautiful trees. This feels like South Finland to me. I mean, I make it up as I go along. I really do, because I've never been. But it just has that feeling to a newbie. Let's try and just take a peek at those. See if we can get any more info. Nokionti. Okay, well, we know the company Nokia is Finnish, right? So I think they are. God, that would be embarrassing if they're not. So then I know it's not the same word, but this Nokionti kind of makes sense. So, well, let's maybe go that way. I can't read the other one. It's blurred out. And can we go this way? Yes, we can. Ah, we've reached a dead end. I might go back to the start. That's probably the safest thing to do. And we'll go this way. So yeah, this feels like South Finland. Again, flat land, but sort of heavily farmed here. You can tell that there's a lot of farmland going on. And as a result, you know, it doesn't feel like the sort of bitter north of Finland that I'm sure is, you know, it's got more trees, for example, and all sorts of things. So we're looking really for a sign here now towards a major town. We've hit the main road, which is good, but we need to get a grip as to just anything, a sign that points towards, you know, any major town. We've got under a minute and we're struggling. So it looks like there's some signs of life down here. Yes, and there is a sign here. Although, again, it's not going to be for a major town, but it looks like there's an intersection here. So I'm just trying to get to this intersection before we... That's the sign I'm looking for right here. I've got 26 seconds. Please recognize it. Keskuta. Ah, yes. We've got that one before. I know what it means now. The one we're actually looking for is Harjavalta. I don't recognize it. I think we're in the south of Finland, down here. I'm just going to zoom in and see if I can see anything. Oh, lost the time, and didn't see anything. But actually, we were in our favorite corner of Finland, I'll say, by Rauma, Tampere, Pori, and Turku. And actually, we were very near Rauma. So, what was the town we had a sign for? I don't see it. Ura is there. E-U-R-A. Harjavalta. That was it, wasn't it? That was it. So we must have come down from this arable area here to the main road, the 43. I think we were on that, but can't confirm it. Well, look, once again, I think we had the right idea there, and perhaps with a tiny bit more time, we'd have gotten close on this round. On to the next one. 5 of 5. And again, look at this. Fantastic. Just fantastic. I mean, this is why this area of the world is just gorgeous. Look at this. Just stay and imagine you're there with the sun and the warmth. Lovely. got some rolling hills here. So I look at this and think this could be the middle ground between Norway and Finland, i.e. Sweden. It's got that nature to it, doesn't it? Let's keep going over this little crest. Was there a sign there? Well, possibly, but I don't think it will yield us any more clues than Skaravägen. I think that's just the name of the little road. This looks lovely. This is just a pretty area. I'm confident this is Sweden. 80% confident. Shall we say? Where? No idea. But I'm just enjoying going down this road. I mean, it's fantastic. The sun. Pause here and let it load for a second. Let's have a scan around. Lovely homes. Again, some more writing. You see, I think that A, for example, that A with the little circle, I think is Swedish, but got no idea. I don't think we're going to make much progress here, to be honest, unless we hit a main town, as always. So I'm just trying to progress as fast as possible down this road. Just like we did in Finland. If we'd have started out in the direction that we ended up going in, actually, we'd have made it. And here we go. The 205, Konsvinga and Svulria. Oh my goodness. Right. Never heard of either of those two places. Not heard of the 205 either. You know, I feel like there's Sundsvall, for example, which is not a million miles off. But we're looking for the 205, and these are smaller roads, much smaller roads, in fact. So I think it's going to be hard. You see, even those, the blue signs there, 66, we're actually possibly looking for those even smaller roads. So I just, yeah, not sure on this one. I'm going to go with the middle of Sweden, I think, and just quickly scan around, see if I can see anything else in the 10 seconds I've got remaining. Konsvinga, I'm looking for. No. Ooh. Ah. Again, I'm actually so look at that. So we were in Norway, first of all. So wrong country, and my 80% confidence interval for Sweden was wrong. But we were bloody close, actually. So we were sort of on the border, I would say. Konsvinga is here. That's what I was looking for. And I dare say it might have just shown up on the side of the map. I can't remember if, obviously, I didn't see it. If I scrolled around there and kept that border on the left-hand side or not. But if we did, it was likely there, actually. So could have missed it. But yeah, we were in the wrong country, actually. And if we zoom in now, we can see that the white roads here have the 205 in a white box, versus in Sweden, those are in blue boxes, I think. Let's just see. They're not even in any box there. But here, for example, there's a blue box near to where I guessed. So that's maybe something to go by that could differentiate Norway from the others. But yeah, we were on the Nugeren Lake to the northeast of Oslo, on the border with Sweden. So there you go. That was the final round. And again, in the grand scheme of things, not a million miles off, so don't feel too bad there. Well, game finished. Well done. 15,735 points in total. So that is the score to beat, and I'm pretty sure you can all accomplish it. We never really nailed anything down there, to be honest. Sweden, a hard time in Sweden, a couple of, well, maybe a better guess in Norway, but complete luck. I mean, I'm not going to claim credit for that. And 2 in Finland as well there. So we had a balance. The map, just so that you know, sort of incorporates this part of Russia as well. So I'll just, for the purposes of not education, but information, inform you that this province here is included in Russia. I don't know what this area is called. I think it includes these islands, which is a military base. And then from about here, there's a straight line running just north of St. Petersburg down to here. So that is the Fennoscandian Peninsula. Again, I couldn't find any official guides like that, but I referred to Wikipedia. Where else would you go? And so it is Norway, Sweden, Finland, and a part of Russia, this part of Russia here, with a straight line going down here. So you might get some guesses in here if you play this map set. Well, look, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thanks once again for all the support. I really enjoy reading your comments, responding, and learning new tips and facts along the way. So thank you. Do play the map. I'll remember to include a link below, and I will see you in the next video.